Welcome everyone, Rabid here, and today we are looking at the possible effects of Ethereum 2.0 and how it could look for GPU mining. And let me tell you right now, it does not look good. Okay guys, so I've been thinking about doing this video for a little while to update the previous video I did do, but in the meantime, Voscoin did release this video here saying, warning, mining is doomed without Ethereum, and I do agree with pretty much all the points that he plays out. Now to follow up to that, Brandon Coin actually released like a response to that, and he agrees with Voscoin on the most part, but at the same time, still encouraging to build your rigs up. Now, I'm not discouraging building your rigs continue. Of course, we all still want to expand, but you got to know what is coming. And a lot of people that are playing up the profits, it's not going to look good for a lot of you people down the road. So just this is to bring information to you so you can make a right decision on your part. Okay, so I'm trying to get some information out there, and I am going to need your guys' help to do that. So please share this video everywhere you can. Please hit that subscribe button and that like button. But there's a lot of useful information that a lot of people do need to know. And one is that people are mixing up proof of stake with 1559. Now, people think mining is going to die on Ethereum come July, and that is not entirely true. Ethereum 2 is after 1559. July is the EIP 1559. So come July is when this part is going to play, and people have been noticing their profits have been dropping quite a bit past couple days. I'm just going to kind of show you why here. Now, Ethereum, we get paid on the block fee plus all the transactions, and the Ethereum network has been pretty dead lately, to say the least. People have not been trading too often. That is why we haven't been getting those bigger paydays and bigger blocks. So as you can see here, right now, we're sitting around 3, 2.8, 2.7. Now, the past 2 days, we were at about 2.2 to 2.8 as an average. Now, this is kind of what EIP 1559 will look like come July, unless it got switched. I have no idea yet, but they were having troubles. But last I heard, it's still set for July in their London update. So in 1559, they will burn that transaction fee. So that transaction fee is still there. The traders that still think they're going to have super low fees is not going to happen. They're still going to be paying high fees when 1559 does come into play. The only thing is it is burnt for us miners, so we're not going to see that. So we're going to see an inclusion fee, which is our small miner tip. We don't quite know what that is yet, but that is the block reward plus that tip. So we're going to get a block reward of 2 because that's what the blocks are at, plus that little tip, which probably could be, say, anywhere to 2.5. So I'm going to guess our blocks will be averaging around 2.3 to possibly 2.6, 2.7 come EIP 1559. And that'll be all the time. So on those heavy days, we will not see the 6, 8, 9, 12, 15, 80 block rewards. We'll only see like maybe a maximum of 2.6 possibly, right? So this is what Ethereum mining will look like. What you've noticed the past 2 days will be the new normal up until Ethereum 2.0. Okay, so now we have Ethereum 2.0, and this is what I really need people to actually look at and realize. Profits are going to drop dramatically. In our past video, we looked at it, and everyone just pretty much says the same thing. The other coins are just going to get flooded with hash rates, so they'll become less profitable, and you can't look at today's profits and decide what you're going to mine tomorrow. Now, you can say that countless times, but till you actually show somebody what that could mean, then it's not really going to affect them too much. They'll just think, oh, I'll just switch to a coin. People are still saying that. That is not entirely true, and I'm going to show you what it could actually look like profit-wise once Ethereum 2 does come into play. So here we're going to look at some profits. Now, it'd be easy just to look at a 3060 Ti and be like this, oh, whatever. But you know what? Let's get some numbers that actually are going to affect people. So we're looking at 12 3080s. So those are like $1,200 a piece in Canada. Now, if you were to build a 12 card rig, that's over $14,000 for just cards. And then you got to add everything else. So let's say like 15 and a half. Actually, with these prices, $16,000 to build a 12 3080 rig right now. Okay, great. So we're at 16,000 down. What are our profits looking like? So we're going to click on this. Sweet. We're making $85 a day after power. Nice. But what does happen at Ethereum 2.0? Let's take a quick peek, and it's pretty insane. I am not lying. So first up, look at the hash rate Ethereum has. 553 terahash. That is a lot. Let's take we're going to look at the popular coins, not these pump and dumps that are happening right now, like Ryu and all that other good stuff. If something like this takes off, great, that'd be amazing. But right now, I'm not even going to put them to the equation because it is alt season. Who knows what could happen? But we're going to look at stuff like Conflux. We're going to look at Ravencoin. Ravencoin seems very popular, so we'll use that for a quick example here. But we're sitting at 10.10 terahash, 553. Okay, so a 5 times difficulty increase from a hash rate would be a little over 50 terahash. So let's see what happens when this difficulty actually goes up by 5. So right now we're at 51.8. Okay, so we're just going to figure out our ROI on this rig mining Ravencoin, because remember, Ethereum is out the window right now. So we're looking at 16,000. And we're going to divide that by our number here, which is 51.74. So 51.74. So that equals 309 days. So we'll divide that by 30 just for some months, rough estimate. So a little over 10 months is the ROI on this rig. So that's actually not too bad. Under a year for a $16,000 12 30 80 rig. But let's see what this ROI would look like come Ethereum 2.0. Okay, so here is the current difficulty of Raven. So we're going to plug that into our calculator, 1255. So it's going to go 1255, 1255, and then 52.6, 52.6. Now, if we get 5 times the hash rate, so that's only 50 terahash. And it's probably going to be a lot more. A lot of people are going to hit this. People will sell, and depending, and they'll be swapping over to other coins, and people are going to be moving around a lot. So it's hard to say how it's going to go, but this is at least 5 times, and we could be hit with more. So we're going to times that by 5. Now we're looking at 627, 763. So let's plug that in. Take a quick look again. So 627, and 763, and we're going to calculate that. So we went from $51, we're under $5 a day now on a $16,000 rig. So let's see our ROI now. So we're going to plug our 16,000 into here. We're going to divide that by $4.57. So we're now looking at 3,501 days. We're going to divide that by 30. And that, so now we're going to divide that by 12 to give years. So we're looking at 9.7 years to ROI that rig. That is pretty insane. Did I even do that right? I might have messed something up because that number seems too high. So I'm going to plug that in again and see if that is correct. Okay, so yeah, I recalculated it and it worked out to the same thing. It is over 9 years to ROI a 12 30 80 rig on Ravencoin. At a 5 times increase of difficulty, which the hash rate to difficulty, I'm not 100% sure. It's pretty close to 1-to-1. It might be like 1.2 or 1.3 hashes, but a 5 times difficulty increase, very likely, and it could be even more, which would drop your ROI and your profits per day even more. So I'm just going to go have a look here. Let's look at some other coin and see what it could look like. So here we do have Conflux. The difficulty is a massive number and it errors out the calculator. So we could try it and see what happens, but here we give it a shot. So 21296. So we're going to go 21296, 21296, 6902, 6902. Okay, 6902, 8389. 8389, and then there's a 0 at the end there, I believe. Yep, 0.21. So here we are, 0.21. Now we're going to put a 5 times increase on this. And then we get that little error, but let's just plug that in and see what it looks like. So we're going to go 1.06, because I believe this is all mathematical. It should still actually play out. So 1.06, 48345, so 48345. E plus 14. E plus 14. So we're at $60 a day right now after power. Now we're going to calculate Conflux. We're losing money according to this. So if Conflux hits that hash rate, we're in the hole. We are losing $5.85 a day. Now whether this actual price actually is what the times 5 is, I'm not 100% sure because I've aired out my calculator. I need a better calculator, but that is not looking good at all whatsoever. So I don't know. Are there any other coins you can actually look at? Let's have a look here. What can we look at now? There's BitTube Cash, but like kill a hash, but that is due to this what's it called? Due to the algorithm that it's on, just like Rio is kicking in. This is based on this is another privacy coin that's Kryptonite GPU. So you're in the kilohash as well. I believe a 3060 Ti it pulls like 2.5 kilohash or something on that. But yeah, interesting stuff. So like when Ethereum comes in, yeah, it is not worth building a rig, honestly. If you like mining for a hobby and all that, like lots of us actually do, and to have that currency, yes, price can come up. But remember, this is only a 5 times increase, and we're down to $4 a day from 51 on 12, 30, 80 rigs. That's insane. Now this could go up a lot more. You also got to keep in mind, like 60 mega hash on Ethereum is not 60 mega hash on Ravencoin. I do see some people mixing that up as well. So like I think 3060 Ti, we can just actually look at it right quick right here. We'll put one there. As you can see, this is actually 61.6 running efficient. And I highly recommend efficiency is going to be the king and do all to make or break you when it does come Ethereum 2.0. If you're trying to get the most amount of mega hash like you are now, don't do it. The key is efficiency. You want to run as efficient as possible. Don't try to shoot at the mega hash. Like you're spending too much in power, and it's just not worth it. Really, it's not. You can work all the numbers you want, unless you have dirt cheap power. Then do it. But if you're paying 10 cents kilowatt hour or higher, I totally recommend you to run as efficient as possible. So that being said, we are looking at 61.6 now on Kapow, which is Ravencoin. We're only at 27. So let's drop this down plus the A6. So let's say what? Let's say 102. Let's say there's only, let's say really realistically, with the A6 and everything taken off and this swapped over to everything to Ravencoin, say we have like 250 terahash here. So about half of this hash rate is actual hash rate that could flip to another coin. So 250 terahash is still an insanely higher amount of hash than what these currently have. We need a massive price increases across these coins in order for them to become worth mining really realistically. So the people that will survive are the people that are paying hardly anything for power or free power or running efficiently as possible with cheap power. Like it is insane what's going to happen. A lot of people do not realize this. So why are you paying such high prices right now? Everything is about to drop. Okay, guys, so that pretty much sums up this video. I hope it played a little bit of insight of what the future is bringing to us. Now, are you still buying cards? Are you looking to upgrade? Sure, of course we are. Ethereum right now is still very profitable. When is Ethereum 2 coming? We don't know. I don't even think Vitalik knows himself. They have a date, they have an idea, they have a rough agenda of when they want it, but when it actually is going to come out, nobody knows. So if anyone tells you when it's coming out, they don't know. They're lying to you. So we just have rough ideas. They're trying to push for it for the end of the year. I can't see that happening. So maybe sometime first quarter, second quarter next year. And at the same time, it might not even be next year. We don't know, because if they do not get Ethereum 2.0 and proof of stake right the first time, Ethereum will die. And they definitely have a lot of pressure on them to actually get it right. And they do want it to come out flawlessly. So that being said, who knows when it'll actually come out, but it is coming, and just be ready for it. So thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one, and Rabid out.